In a serene village, nestled by whispering willows, there lived two frogs who shared a bond deeper than blood. They were like kin, one stout and round-bellied, the other slender and lithe. Rufus, the larger one, with his glossy emerald skin that gleamed like dew-kissed leaves, and Pip, the nimble fellow whose eyes sparkled with quiet fire, were inseparable. Despite their contrasts in form and fervor, they ventured forth as one, leaping through sun-dappled paths and uncovering the village's hidden wonders. On a golden afternoon, when the air hummed with the lazy drone of bees and the scent of wildflowers bloomed thick, they embarked on one of their carefree jaunts, bounding aimlessly through the meadows with hearts light as thistledown. Abruptly, their gaze fell upon a weathered bucket, abandoned by a farmer beside the old cow barn, its wooden sides etched with tales of harvest moons. Intrigued by the mystery within, they edged closer, their webbed feet silent on the soft earth. The bucket loomed tall, a sheer cliff of oak they could not peer over. Without a whisper of doubt, they sprang inside. To their astonishment, it brimmed with cool, creamy milk, a vast white sea that lapped at their chins. The walls, slick as river stones after rain, offered no purchase, and in moments they understood their folly. They were ensnared, adrift in a churning tide. As the hours stretched like shadows at dusk, Rufus grew weary, his powerful limbs faltering in the frothy waves. "Pip," he croaked, his voice a rumble of fading thunder. "We've paddled endlessly, yet escape eludes us. The end draws near, we'll sink into this abyss, and no dawn will find us." But Pip, his slender frame quivering with resolve, shook his head, droplets flying like tiny stars. "Not yet, brother," he urged, his tone steady as ancient roots. "We've weathered storms and shadowed hollows before, emerging stronger. We must press on, aid may come, or our will carve a path. Hold to the spark within, despair is the true trap." And so they churned the milk, their strokes echoing like a heartbeat against the gathering twilight. Minutes bled into hours, the sky bruising to indigo. At last, Rufus's spirit crumbled like dry clay. "It's futile. Pip, the fight drains us to shadows. Surrender calls louder than survival." With those heavy words, he ceased his struggle, his broad form slipping silently beneath the surface, a quiet farewell in the deepening gloom. Pip's heart fractured like frost on a pond, grief a sharp thorn in his chest. Yet he swam on not merely for his own breath, but to cradle Rufus's unyielding echo. "Your light won't fade in vain," he murmured through choked gasps, visions of their shared leaps through misty mornings fueling his kicks. As midnight cloaked the stars in velvet, a wonder unfolded. The milk, whipped by his relentless motion, began to firm into golden butter, a solid shore rising from despair. Emboldened, Pip summoned a final surge, his muscles singing with fire, and vaulted free in a triumphant arc. He was liberated, yet hollow, the price of freedom etched in loss. Weeping soft tears that mingled with the dew, he hopped toward the shadowed woods, sorrow a companion, but not a chain. A year unfurled like a fern in spring, and Pip discovered a gentle mate amid the lily pads, their union blooming into a lively brood. In tribute to his fallen companion, he bestowed upon each tadpole the name Rufus, weaving his brother's legacy into their vibrant scales. By firefly glow each eve, he recounted the tale of their valiant uncle, his voice a gentle current carrying wisdom. Life's currents can rage fierce, tempting us to drift into surrender, for yielding feels like rest. Yet heed this while breath lingers, so does possibility. You may not conquer every swell, but cease striving, and you'll never glimpse your hidden strength. Persevere, and hope's quiet miracle may yet unfold. If this fable stirs your soul, share it far and wide, and leave a thought below. With gratitude.